Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Stuart from Minions. So we're going to start with his goggle. He's got one big eye in the center, so the toughest part of this drawing is going to actually be drawing these circles. So let's start from the top and take our time drawing a circle going counterclockwise. So from the top, I'm going to go around to the side to the bottom, take a break, and continue on and go up and connect with the top. Okay, that's not too bad. I could probably have done a little bit better there, but that's okay. Now we're going to go in a little bit and just outline the inner part evenly all the way around. So going around, I'm going to come back up to the top and go the other way. See if that makes it a bit easier. And go back and go up and connect. That's actually probably a little bit better that way, just going around and trying to connect that way. Okay, from here I'm going to go in the middle and draw the pupil. So it's a tinier circle. So starting at the top, and tinier circles are a little bit easier to draw than bigger circles, like that. And then on the upper left side, I'm going to draw a small circle for the highlight, and I'm going to go back to the middle and draw the center part of this pupil behind that highlight. And then from here I can go ahead and color that in black. Okay, from here let's draw the eyelid. So on the upper side of the eyelid, it's actually a curve. So going up from center, starting on the left side, and curving to the right, and then going down and doing the exact same thing but in the opposite direction, going upwards. From here I'm going to draw the straps on the side. You can actually draw the metal part that connects it. So I'm going to start up about probably the same height as this eye, going across, and come straight down, and then going back in. Let's go to the right side and go across. I'm making sure that I'm at the same height, coming down to the same height here, and then going across just to close that off. From here I'm going to draw the straps. You can actually go across, straight across, and close it off if you want it, but I'm going to actually put a little bit of a curve just to give a little bit of shape to it. So up here, I'm going to come down a bit and go up like that. So you can see I stepped down a little bit and went up. From this point I'm going to come straight down, the same height as I have here, and then from this point I'm going to curve back into that strap, just like I did on this side here. Let's go to the right, stepping down, and curving up, and come straight down, and then connect it to the bottom there. Let's go up to the top. So the reason why I did the straps first before I drew the body is because it actually helps to break up a large curving space. So I'm going to draw the top part of the head, and then I'm going to go down to the body. So on this side here, I'm going to go up to the top of the head right about here. I'm going to step in on the left side and just start to curve in towards where my finger is. So curving the top of the head, and then now I'm going to curve down towards the right, just like that. From here, let's draw in some hair. So he's got a part in the middle. So from the middle, I'm going to go to the left, and I'm just going to draw a curve going down. I'm going to go up to the top of his head and draw a curve going across. And I'll probably do one more, starting at that same point, and just curving across like that. Go to the right, leaving a gap, curve down, going straight up here, curving across, and then again going a little bit higher on the hair, so just like that. Let's go down and let's draw the mouth before we draw the rest of the body. Might be a little bit easier that way. So I'm going to have this crooked smile. So up here on the left, I'm going to curve across to the right side. I'm going to connect these 2 points with a lower curve. Comes up like that. And now let's draw some teeth. So I'm going to draw a row of 4 teeth up here. So starting on the left, I'm just going to draw a curve. 2, 3, and then the fourth one, I'm just going to go all the way up to the top of his mouth, just like that. On the bottom, I'm just going to draw 2 teeth. So one curve, then another curve, and in the inside, I'm just going to go ahead and color all that in black. Now, if you're joining us for the first time, I always use a Sharpie fine point marker for all my lessons. The reason why I do that is just a little bit easier for me to draw with, and it's a little bit easier for my camera to pick up, but you can pretty much draw with anything you like. And Sharpie fine points, you can pretty much buy these at any stationery store. Okay, so let's go back to the body. So on the sides of the goggles, I'm going to step in on the left, just a little bit, and come straight down just below that mouth line. On the right, I'll do the same thing, just coming straight down. Now from here, before I draw the overall, I'm going to have to draw the arms in, because the arms sort of actually connect and break up the body. So at this point, I'm going to curve out and down. Just do the same thing on the right, and I'm going to go left and right just to make sure I'm balancing it out, so the heights. Okay, so from here I'm going to come down and I'm going to leave a gap, probably about that big, and just draw a reference point. From here I'm going to curve down to the same height as I have on that line there. Let's go up to the left, to the right, sorry, and come down and draw a reference point, and draw a curve going down to the wrist. Now for the hands, I'm going to draw the hands first. So let's draw a line just intersecting both those lines. There. I'm going to converge in just a little bit, so the lines are actually coming in towards each other. And I'll show you how to do a really simple minion hand. From here, from this point, I'm just going to draw a curve, almost like a sideways J. From here, I'm going to draw a straight line going down through that. Let's go back up to this thumb and draw a curve going around that line there. And then from this point, I'm going to do an overlap and make my way up to that point there. So starting up here, I'm just going to curve like that. Now it looks like a hand sort of in a fist. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. So I'm going to intersect both lines. Let's close that off there. I'm going to draw two lines coming in towards each other, just two short lines. Let's draw the thumb. So from this point, I'm going to draw a backwards curve, or backwards J. From here, I'm going to draw a line intersecting. Let's go back up to the thumb and curve around that line. Then going back up here and drawing a curve that joins up with that wrist. Now let's get into the body. So now the body, his whole body is actually a pill shape. So the bottom part is actually a flip version of this part here. So I'm going to come down and just round out the bottom here. So starting up here, let's come straight down and curve right about here, coming back up and connecting with that armpit there. Now from here, let's draw in the overall. So I'm going to draw the straps in first, because the straps are the first thing that's overlaid on top of everything else. So starting at that corner where the shoulder meets the body, I'm just going to draw a straight line in towards the middle. Two short straight lines coming in, making sure that they're at the same height. I'm going to square off the ends. Now when I say square off, that's a 90 degrees, so it's square. From this corner, I'm going to go back up against the side of his body. Same thing on this side. Okay, so these are the straps for the overalls. And then the bottom here, I'm just going to draw a circle for the button. Let's go up a little bit higher up here and draw a straight line across, connecting those straps. From here, I'm going to go on the left side, draw a straight line coming down, and then just curve out as I get near the bottom. So here, I'm going to do the same thing. So coming down and just curving out. Over here on the side, I'm just going to come up a little bit and just draw a curve on both sides. This is sort of the pockets where he puts his hands in. In the middle here, just below, I'm going to draw a straight line across, and I'm going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Go up like that. That's the middle pocket. Now for the logo, it's pretty simple. I'm going to try to show you a simple way to do the G logo. So up in the center, we're going to draw a circle. Start with a circle first. Now we're going to do a square, but we're going to tilt it so it looks more like a diamond. So I'm going to put a reference point at the top, bottom, left, and right. All I have to do is connect those reference points together. So now it looks like a diamond in the center. And then what I'm going to do is go to the center, starting on the right side. I'm going to draw a circle, but I'm going to leave the right side open. So there's an open gap there. From here, on the top side, I'm going to draw a line straight across. From the middle here, I'm going to draw a line down. And then from here, I'm going to just close off that side there. Okay, so there's like a little bit of an opening here. I'm going to color that in, color the left side in, and then the top. And then coloring the bottom right, color in the top right, color in the top left, and then the bottom left. So there we go, there's the G logo. Let's get into the final part, which is the legs. And put my finger in the middle, so then this kind of gives me a reference. On the right side of my finger, I'm just going to draw a curve around. On the left side, I'll do the same thing. So you sort of outline my finger there. Go straight across the bottom on both sides. Now here, I'm going to go up and then curve out. Sort of round out to sort of blend in with the body. In the back of the heel, I'm going to step in a little bit on the right, come down. On the left, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to draw the bottom of the feet with a straight line. And then on the left here, I'm going to go straight up and then curve right into that pant cuff. On the right as well. And you can go ahead and color all these in dark and make them yellow, obviously. Oh, last part are the rivets on the goggles. So let's go to the center here. I'm going to draw a little sort of a half square I'll draw the half square on the bottom. And then on each of the corners here, we're going to do the same thing. So just little rivets pop out. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Stuart from Minions. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like, add a comment, tell your friends about us, and get them to subscribe. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.